Hey everyone, I'm recording a quick video to show you how to put in the materials just in case you got sidetracked or had some issues. Here is the unzip template V4.55. I'm going to expand that, and here is the template Lens Studio project. You can launch Lens Studio and open this template file like you would for like you do like Microsoft Word, and then you open up the file, or you double click on the file that opens up Microsoft Word. That's what I tend to do. Whatever you do, it asks you yes, no, say no, thank you, and hit cancel. Right? Here's what we have for the space shuttle. I'm going to delete that model, and now I am going to add, I have a couple things here. We messed with the heart, so I'm going to drag over the heart, place that in the ingredients, right? Drag the heart there. I'm going to now place the heart into the container. So the heart is now part of our model. The heart is huge. So I'm going to change it to 0.25 by 0.25 by 0.25. And we notice the heart is halfway in the ground. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to move it up. So now the heart is floating up in the air. Right? If I hold down Control on a Mac and use my trackpad, you can see it in 3D, right? So we can see the heart is pink and black. That means it doesn't have the materials with it. So what we do is we click on this heart part right here. This is the material area. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on plus material Uber PBR. I'm going to rename it to be heart skin, which sounds gross, right? Now there's two ways to do this. I can simply click and drag, and this is what the issue was. So you have to drag it right on top where it says choose material. Just drag it in there. Or I can hit plus and look for heart skin. And there it is, right? Oops, I got there twice. So this has got this weird kind of texture to it. Maybe we want that. But in this particular model, the goal is for heart red to be there. So selecting heart, I'm going to click and drag and drop heart red right on top of heart skin. And there we go. There is that model. I'm going to push that model back so that the little hot spots are more in front of it, if you will. Let me do it again with a different model. Here is one of a paper, right? So I'm going to delete this model so we don't get confused. Delete model, paper. This is a stack of papers. So here it is. P for the poly. Drag it, pop it in there. We can see black and pink, meaning the thing is missing. Hit plus, Uber PBR. Here it is. I'm going to rename it to be newspaper skin. Oops, there you go, newspaper skin. Click on the model over here inside the P. Click and drag and place it on choose material. And there it is. It's now showing up as that glossy kind of thing. I can click on paper and then click on materials. And is it this one? Yeah, actually it's not materials. It's this one here. 518 paper 2. That is the white box. So if I get that, I select the model, grab the paper, and pop it in there. Yo. Oh, it's in here. I click on the model. This one's different. I click on the model, and I have to change it here. So here's the paper. Drag it on that first one right there. And now it's a stack of white papers. A stack of white papers. For this one, for some reason, you have to edit the Uber PBR that we did, and that will edit the heart there. There's different ways of skinning this cat. something just to show you guys. The stack of white papers looks kind of lame. So what I did as an experiment for another class is I made a newspaper image. So here's that newspaper image. I took the in Photoshop, I opened up this one here, which is just white stuff, and I put newspapers on top of it and made my own newspaper. Now that I have that, here's that newspaper skin. I can drag that newspaper right on top there, and now it looks like a pack of newspapers. So you can play with the stuff, edit it, maybe change it. You know what? Maybe we want to change the heart to be a bunch of newspapers. Let's try that. P heart, put it in container. Heart is way too big. 0.25, 0.25. Oops. 0.25. Wait a minute. Come on. 0.25, 0.25, 0.25. Gonna pick it up from the ground so it's floating in the air. It needs a material here. Remember, I made heart skin. I can drag and drop. Heart skin. And then, hey, heart skin, what if I give you a newspaper skin? Boom. Now I love newspapers so much. Because this is using this texture, it is kind of wrapping it around in whatever format. So this isn't super great, if you will, but at least you can kind of see how you can put a quote-unquote material or a wrapper on a 3D model and customize it in a variety of different ways through Photoshop or what have you. You don't have to do any of that stuff. All you have to do is change it from pink and black to the material that came with your 3D model, and you're good to go. You can email me if you have any questions. Have fun.